Hello everyone, my name is Angelica Bonder, and I want to become a clinical psychologist for the Navy. As a clinical psychologist, it's basically just the same thing as a normal psychologist. I'll be working with a lot of people to provide clinical care, except I will be specializing with service members and their families. So I will be able to help those who are stationed around the United States and also who are deployed in other countries or wherever the Navy sends me. I will not only just be like a regular clinical psychologist, but I will also be an enlisted officer in the Navy. So I will have duties and responsibilities pertaining to those as an officer as well. I would also, so all these points that you see here, these are actually from the website from the Navy. And so it's really, I love looking at that site and being able to see like what the duties were for the clinical psychologist, because I came to learn after studying it is that it's not only just doing clinical care, but it's also I would be able to do help like other people, like for instance upper leadership, to maintain positive health in the workplace. So like for instance in the Navy you mainly think of like people on ships, but there's definitely a lot more sections in that. There's the military leadership that has on base, like for instance, like the leadership of a whole entire base instead of the leadership on a ship. There are two different types of work environments, and I would be able to help conduct seminars so that way I could help the leaders understand how to maintain positive mental health in their work environment. And I would be able to provide training and mentorship to a new generation of psychologists. And I'm really, one part of this job that I'm really excited about is serving in leadership and policy positions, because that's something that I feel like is important to help our service members to not only make sure that they are mentally healthy, but I feel like it's important to know that the psychology field is still growing. So any kind of research we would find, we would be able to apply it into the service. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm hoping it did. So the required education for this is, so you actually need to have a bachelor's degree, and I am planning to go in as an enlisted officer. So I'm actually aiming for a specific graduate school, the Uniform Service of the University of Health Sciences. And so as you can see on this, it says like a bachelor's degree is required to enter this 5-year program. And so it's not only like, oh, I can just join this graduate school. I actually need to have a 3.5 GPA in order to qualify, and I also need to be able to pass the physical fitness test, because it's not only going into the university, but I'll be going in as an officer. Like I will be enlisted in the Navy when I join the university. The good thing about this university is that it also has opportunities for internship, and like I will be able to have like all the required education that I need. For instance, inpatient and outpatient experiences. I will be able to do some research, do some researching and have experience with that, and just I will be able to have all these kinds of experiences due to that university. And yeah. So the relation of education to my 4-year plan. So right now my 4-year plan, I'm a sophomore, but basically everything is like organized in a way that I would be able to graduate with a bachelor's degree in psychology. And like I said before, I need to graduate with a 3.5 GPA in order to qualify to Uniform Services University. So that's a picture of me. That's actually my mission pictures. I couldn't find another picture at the moment because my computer is very low on pictures. So why I chose my major, I just put like a couple bullet points here, because I originally, when I first went to college, I was actually going to join the military as a physician, like a family practitioner, and I was really adamant on like joining the military to help with on the medical side. And from my personal experience, I was in a back when I was planning to be a physician, I was actually really interested in psychology. but I just didn't think to major in it. But it didn't happen until a couple years later when I had my own personal experience with mental health, and my therapist at the time, she just made a really big impact on me. And I had two therapists that I just saw what they did and like the importance of mental health. And I've also seen just in general around from the sailors that I've been around with my whole life, because my dad's actually in the Navy. I've seen all the sacrifices that they've made and the kind of effect it does have on one's mental health. And so I'm really passionate about that. That I really want to serve those who are protecting our country, because it's just something they sacrifice so much. And I want to be able to help out with that, and just to help with their families or help with the servicemen and their mental health. That's one of my dreams. And I also have a passion for psychology. These past couple of months, I've definitely grown my passion for psychology. I love understanding what makes people work, and what makes them do the things that they do. How did their background affect them, and was it environmental or genealogy? Is it because of genetics? And that kind of stuff just interests me a lot. And I just want to help people. That's the main reason why I chose my majors. I want to help people. I would still be going for a family practitioner. I just really don't like chemistry. But psychology, I've never been more interested. I'm actually studying psychology, history of psychology, and I love it, which is funny because any other history I'm not a fan of. So the comparison of reasons. So these are the reasons that are listed on chapter 13. And it's funny because I was to go back, why I chose my major was personal experience, willingness to serve my country, a desire to serve those who are protecting my country, and a passion for psychology. So the only one that really matched were the first two. The rest, it's not really, it doesn't really compare. I don't want to be an academic psychologist. I don't want to use my psychology to prepare me for a job. And I don't think it's an easy major. I actually think it's very difficult because there's still so much that's being discovered. And I think it just inspires me to keep working harder and to keep expanding my knowledge. And there's the little link for thenavy.com and careers. So yes, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening.